What's up, TikTok and YouTube? My name is Abel, and today we're going to be building a mini bike. So pretty much why I started off this whole channel is because I'm having a kid soon, so I am trying to save up a little bit more money, and hopefully this could bring me a little bit more money. But let's get right into it. Alright, so to start this off, we're going to be cleaning down the frame. We got the handlebars right here, and the frame is down there. So we're going to spray it down and wipe it off. And then after we get all the oils off, we're going to start sanding it. Alright, so I heard some window cleaner is good for cleaning like frames and stuff off. So we're going to be starting off with that. Alright, so now that we got the bars wiped down, we're going to sand. And then after we sand, it's going to be like the same process for the frame, so I won't be recording that part. Alright, so when you start to sand, you just got to make sure you get like the surface good everywhere and get like everything scuffed up so the paint sticks more. So basically we're just going to sand like this entire thing from top to bottom. And yeah, alright, so let's start sanding. So I'm going to actually take it off of this to make it a little easier for myself so I could have more leverage on it. But we'll start sanding it right now. Alright y'all, so I got it scuffed up for the most part, but I'm gonna just go in one more time a little deeper and make those scuffs like actually there. But it's going good so far. Alright, so now that they're cleaned off and dry, we could start spray painting. But the color I chose today was pink, because I haven't really seen a lot of pink mini bikes, and I thought it would look pretty cool. I've seen a couple and I did really like them, so I just decided let's do it. My girlfriend also recommended the color too. Alright, for the first coat, we are gonna go pretty light. I got a mask on. You guys should wear a mask as well if you're gonna be painting something. But for the first coat, we're going to go pretty light. By the way, this is also paint and primer. And I have a clear coat to make it shiny. So let's just get right into it. Alright, so here's the first coat right now. It's not too even, but we'll start fixing it up as we start painting it. But so far, it's going pretty good in real life. Alright, I'm back for that second coat now. And I kind of got uneven on some parts, so I remembered you have to stay like a certain length away like the whole time. So I'm going to be like pushing and pulling back based off the angle of this. All right, let's get right into that too. And last time I forgot to do the sides, so let's do the sides real quick too. And now let's get the back real quick. I got a light, by the way, so I can see the back, because before when I was doing this, I couldn't really see the back. Alright, that should be good for a second coat. Now we'll be waiting like 10 more minutes and then we'll come back and do a third coat. Okay, so with these final coats, I'm going to just do that off camera, but as you can see, it's looking pretty good so far. All of this. The only parts I got to do is I was waiting for it to dry a little more, and there's a bunch of parts I keep forgetting to hit, but pretty much it's looking good so far. And by the way, this is a back alley mini bike frame. And here's like one more part that I forgot to get just under these little parts, but pretty much that's it. I have a few more coats and then that'll be done. I'll get back to you guys once I'm done with that. Alright YouTube, I just finished spraying this down. I sprayed it down and wiped it. And then after that, all we're going to do is sand it, get it pretty good. And then here's kind of the results of the bar so far. We're not done yet. We still got one more coat. And then after that, we got the clear coat. So for this next time, if you guys look like pretty close here. So I did get a little bit of like paint drip. And I did get a little bit of these like fuzzy things on there from wiping it down with the microfiber. So this time I'm just going to make sure we don't get any of that. But they look pretty good to me. Like close up, you can't even really tell, but like the only way you could tell that there's like little flaws in it is if you're like really up on it. But it's coming out nice, y'all. But right now, all we're gonna do is sand this frame real quick. So what I do is I basically go back and forth kind of like in a circular motion to get like a little bit of a scuff on it. But yeah, pretty much we want it to look like Let me focus that. You want it to look scuffed up like that. And then after I get the whole thing scuffed, I'll come back to you guys. So here's what I got it looking like now. Alright, YouTube, now that the bars are done, I just hung up the frame. Alright, so we just got the frame all finished up and painted. Here's how it's looking. It's looking pretty good so far. There's a few like little paint drips, but other than that, it looks solid. And there's like, I only had enough paint to go like a few coats, so there is like a few little parts that are unfinished, but they're like visible parts, so when I'm on the bike you're not even gonna really notice. But I'm pretty happy with the progress so far. But now we're about to clear coat it, and then I'll get back to you guys once I'm done with that. Okay, so I missed a few steps after painting, but right now I just put the handlebars on, and now we're about to put the wheels on, and I'll get back to you guys once I get the wheels on. Alright, so most of you probably already know this already, but make sure you put your lock collars on. That's what keeps your wheel from like wiggling back and forth and moving around. I'm gonna try to put the brake spring on right now just so it stops wiggling around while I'm trying to do this. The brake spring just goes to the scrub brake, and then it goes underneath the engine mount plate. Alright, now I'm going to be connecting the back wheel of it. Alright, now that we got that back wheel set up, I'm going to put this seat on and line it up where I want it to go. And then I'm going to mark little holes and drill out little holes so I could put the screws in and mount it up. Just like that. Alright, so now that it's basically a roller already, I'm going to start putting the rest of the accessories and stuff that I got on. I got these little foot pegs that I'm going to put on. They're like cover these to make it look like a little like more detailed, I guess. But I like it because it looks a little more grippy too. So these just go on like right here. And you could like put them as far down as you want to go. But I kind of want mine to stick out a little bit. And then I got one for the scrub brake too. And that'll just slide on right here. But check it out, this is what it will look like basically. I think it looks clean like that. Let me know what you think. Alright, so now that we got the full frame done, we got the main part right here. We got the engine. Now I'm about to put it in, then I'll get back to you guys once it's on.
He's filling up the gas tank outside because he made the whole house smell like gasoline. He's been working on it all day.
Alright, YouTube. So, I just finished putting the bike together. It looks pretty cool, if you ask me. I'm pretty happy with what it is. And I'm just working on it right now, trying to like tune it because the idle was like super high when I first pulled it and started it. I didn't really get that on camera, but yeah, I kind of did some stuff without y'all, so I'm sorry about that. But here's what the bike is looking like so far. Let me know what you guys think. And I did test ride it, I'm not gonna lie, and look what happened. The chain popped and all this got scratched up, and like, ooh, I'm so lucky it didn't hit my leg, but that was close. But yeah, this is how it's looking. And the reason the chain popped, what I believe, is that the sprockets weren't aligned, and I like wasn't paying attention to that. I was just too excited to ride it. But just so you guys know, if you ever building a mini bike like this, or like something that doesn't have like a thing where you could align it, like down there where like the little fucking nut is, some mini bikes have it where you can align it like that. Just make sure before you like start messing with it to align your guys' chains, because that could have ended up real bad for me. My leg could have been like split. But yeah, I'm thinking it's looking clean right now. I did put a steering dampener on because I was riding it like before the chain popped, I like had probably like 2 minutes of ride time. And like it's pretty sketchy without like the chain tensioner with like a bearing neck mini bike. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about it. But let me show you guys real quick before like we get closer to ending the video. I'm gonna try to pull start it real quick, see if we could get it first try. I'm gonna stick you guys right there. You ready? Oh, it's not first try. Might have a limit. No. Damn. I thought I had tuned it good, but I guess it's not as good as I thought it was. But it was idling pretty good before. It was idling. Sorry, y'all. No, but before it was idling way too damn high. Like I couldn't even do nothing with it. So here we are now. This is the first start for you guys after me tuning it. So let's see if I could get this first try. Let's see if I got a lemon or not. Oh. I can't do it, y'all. I don't know what happened. I'm not gonna lie, guys. My dumbass did not hit the on switch. Let's turn that on and see if it can start first try. Oh, that was close. I'm not gonna lie. It is running a little like off right now because I didn't tune it like too good, but I'm trying to learn how to like do it better and better, and this is like the smoothest it's ran so far. Other times when I started it, it's been like super choppy, but take a listen to how it's running right now. Don't worry too, guys, I did make sure to break in the engine like before I started building it. Like here's how it's sounding right now. Maybe I just have to like get it warm and then find that like perfect point to like air to fuel ratio, and I think I'll have it. But right now I'm pretty happy with the progress that I have. I had to order a new chain because mine popped and I did lose the master link, and I kind of stretched my chain, so I gotta like have a little bit more slack on it. But I got a chain guard as well. It is from Amazon and it's gonna look like a little off, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. I don't want to like lose my leg or have like a master link fly up in my back, you guys know. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I got right now. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think of